Did you know that 71% of children who drop out of school come from fatherless homes? Actually, 63% of youth suicides happen in fatherless homes. What does this tell you? Fatherhood is important and detrimental for the success and the growth of children. Growing up in a fatherless home can really affect a child negatively. Hi guys, welcome to Coaching with Wangari Migui, the platform where you get to learn things about life, mental health, and relationships, and also where you can learn how to heal from the emotional wounds of your past so that you can move forward and live your best quality life. Welcome. So today we are going to be talking about the father wound and how the father wound affects us as adults, especially if you grew up with an absent father who was either never available or you never even knew them, or they were physically present but they were emotionally absent. So today we are going to be discussing how the dynamics of growing up in such a home affects us as adults and the statistics that come along with growing up in a fatherless home. A lot of pain in the world today is caused by growing up in fatherless homes, and sometimes this is not intentional because perhaps the father passed away or something happened and they couldn't stay involved with the family, yet they wanted to be there. So this video is not meant to bash fathers or to look down on anyone, but rather it's supposed to show us how growing up without a father can affect our life, especially in adulthood, and how it contributes to how we form emotional connections with other people and how it affects other areas of our lives as well, such as our careers, education, success, and so many other things. So as you can tell by now, fathers play a crucial role in the development of a child. They help to establish authority. They also help to offer praises to the child, and this helps to affirm the child. You know, when the father tells the child that they have done well, they've behaved well, when they applaud the child, this helps the child to develop some positive attributes about themselves. The father also provides a sense of security in the household. You know, when the father is around, everyone feels safe, because even the kid feels safe because they know that if anything happens, dad is going to take care of it. And also fathers offer a sense of identity to the kid as they're growing up, because the kid will look up to the father and, you know, identify themselves through them, that my father is so and so, I'm the son or I'm the daughter of so and so. So fathers are very important when the child is growing up. They act like an anchor, you know, where the kid can learn so many things and so many values from the dad. Kids always look up to their dads, and kids who grow up in homes that are fatherless, they tend to struggle a lot. In fact, a high percentage of kids from fatherless homes end up with teen pregnancies. Some of them resort to criminal activities. Others become suicidal. Okay, others turn to drugs and alcohol abuse and so many negative things. This does not mean that also kids from homes with two parents or from homes with single mothers are also perfect, because of course there are statistics that show that also kids from single mothers or from even households with two parents, both the father and the mother is around, is present, some of the kids also tend to go to drugs, you know, become suicidal, resort to criminal activities, end up with teen pregnancies and so much more. But a higher percentage of these social ills happen in households that are fatherless, and I have the facts to prove it. A study carried out in 2019 in Kenya showed that 71% of prisoners come from fatherless homes. Imagine. And if that is not enough, did you know that 71% of children who drop out of school come from fatherless homes? Actually, 63% of youth suicides happen in fatherless homes. 90% of homeless kids, the kids on the street, 90% of them come from fatherless homes. Also, 85% of children with behavioral problems come from fatherless homes. These kids who are always getting in trouble, whether it's at school, in the neighborhood, or wherever they are, 85% of them, fatherless homes. This point right here, 80% of rapists come from fatherless homes. Like, anyway, let us shine the light on kids who come from two-parent household. So kids that come from a two-parent household but have a strained or non-existent relationship with the father tend to do drugs at some point in their lives. What does this tell you? Fatherhood is important and detrimental for the success and the growth of children. Growing up in a fatherless home can really affect a child negatively. So maybe you're wondering, how come a father has such an impact on the life of a child? Well, the truth is that our confidence, our self-worth, and our value is affected and very greatly determined by how we are treated when growing up. So if no one was ever present to take care of us as we were growing up, or people who were present didn't pay much attention to us as we were growing up, as adults we tend to have very low self-esteem, very low self-worth. Okay, we don't have a sense of value, we don't place too much value on ourselves, and that's why you find that most of these kids from fatherless homes end up doing drugs, end up with teen pregnancies, end up being suicidal, because they really don't have that sense of self-worth. They don't know that they matter. Okay, yeah, they hear about it, but they don't believe it because they have never been shown that in their life. Okay, and how can you believe something that you have never experienced, something that you don't know? So this is how coming from a fatherless home can negatively affect your life. But this doesn't mean that it's over for you.